ACDC Rock and Roll and Noise Pollution. This is the guitar solo. It's a CVT guitar lesson for Raymond. So this comes in at standard tuning. Comes in at 253 is our first timestamp. And this is it. It's the first little riff before we have a rest, and then we've got so that's the first line that covers the start of two timestamps. It's 2G. I would use middle and index to help back what we're going to do here, which is the bend, release, pull off to open. We're going to bend it a whole step, which is a 2 fret bend. Snap to open, 2 slide to 4, vibrato on the G. And when I vibrato, most of the time I've got my thumb up here as an anchor, and I use my wrist. Hold on. We've got 3G, 2B, twice, slide it up a half step. So we're hitting 2 notes. Bar the second fret, G and B, with the first finger. And what you're going to do is hammer on 2 notes. Hammer to 3B and 4G. And go right back to the second fret. It takes place pretty quick. It's like... So... 257 is our next timestamp. Go to 4D, or 4G with the middle finger, slide to 6, and it's a hold. And what that means is you're going to slide up, leave it ringing, go 5B, back to 6G, and vibrato. So, stay right where you're at, strum and slide to 9-8, and strum 2 times. So it's... First finger 7D, slide to 9. Up, down, 9G, we're going to bar it. Rest, 9B up, 9D down, slide. That sounds like this. Sure. And continuing that subgroup, we're going to slide from 7D to 9. Bar down, and we're going to go up, down, down. 9th fret G, B, B, and slide. So I think that finishes that timestamp. No, it doesn't. Then we got fret hand muting. Now stuff like this, Angus probably doesn't do it every time. You can take it out if you want. All it is light pressure above the upper strings, top 3, 4 strings, going down, up. A lot of times you'll do that where you're heading, which would be fret 14, so you can 14G, we're going to bend. So we're bending the 14 a whole step, 12 B and G, quarters or half step bend, then go 12 G, 14 pull 12 D, and then a double stop, 12 GB slide. Okay, that's the end of that timestamp. Next one is 304, 14th fret on the G, and some more holding. You're going to bend it, pick the 15B with your pinky. Now that sounds a little flat because I'm on a floating trim here. I don't have it blocked. So I'm holding, pick, back to 14G, pull off, or release, pull off to 12. So it's 14 pull 12 G, 15B up, 12G down, 14D up, 12D down, 12GB, hammer to 15. And then this is kind of tough. You got to make a quick transition. It goes, it's 14 and 15 on the B and E, then you'll slide. So, let me play that. .307 is our next timestamp. You're going to go 14G, 15B. We're going to bend the G a whole step and then hit those 2 strings 9 times. Sounds like this. And Angus, I have a feeling, is going index middle, like he'll strum it. taking the index and middle and plucking underneath. It's got that sound. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do it with the fingers. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Come back down. Bend, release, or bend. Strum twice. Come back down. And go 14, 15, 12, 15, 14, 15, 12, 15. So we got 14D and 15B. So we're going to go pick and middle finger, D and B. And then 12, 15, DB. So it ends with, so that line is timestamp 310. Back to 14, 15 GB, bend, strum it, stop, come back down and go bend, release, pull off to 12, 14, 15, shift that third finger up to 14D, 12 GB, quarter step bend, 14D, twice vibrato, so. Timestamp 312, another fret hand mute. And then we're going to go up to 17B, middle finger, vibrato on the B. 18G, 17B, 17B slide. So it's. And then we flip the page here. 314, it's going to be 18G, 19B. Third and fourth finger is what I would use. It's a pre-bend release, so bend the 18 a whole step. And, you know, if you're not able to land those, you're going to want to practice, you know, and getting used to that. But you don't get to bend up to it, so it's got to be right the first time. Then you'll drop it down, so it's called a bend release. 16, 18G, 17B vibrato, so it's. 19B, third finger, we're going to bend, and it's another hold. So you're going to bend it, drop the pinky to 19E, pick the 19B, then release it. Pull off to 17. 19B, 18G, 17B, slide. So that sounds like this. 317 is our next timestamp. It's 12th fret E, 15th fret on the E and B, and you're gonna dig into the neck and bend it upward, quarter step. 12E twice, vibrato. Last timestamp is 320, and you're gonna bend 17th fret on the high E. And all he's doing, it's a series of a bend being held and then pick. So it's. I mean, you'll feel your way through on that one, but and he ends it with staying on the bend, a vibrato, and then a slide off. Those are tough to do. When people tend to try to vibrato off a bend, here's what happens a lot. It ends up dropping the pitch, and the trick is to hit that whole step pitch, vibrato around it. So a little up, a little below, a little up, a little below. So it takes some finger strength. And then slide off. So, and that's it on a very classic song and solo, Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution. Raymond, if you have any questions, man, you're one of my students, so don't hesitate to ask. Shoot me a text. Thanks, man.